Alrighty, Stems back here with Mr. Alden.
How you doing?
So today we're going to go over a little post interview about pitching and chipping. What's your confidence level when it comes to that?
So now it's at an 8 or 9. I feel good about the lessons that you told me and how to implement them on the course. Feel really good about it. So
Okay, and what would you say on a scale of 1 to 10? Before our lesson, what would you rate your confidence level at prior to that?
my confidence level before your lesson was probably at a 1 or 2. I was lost when it came to chipping. I didn't know what to do, what club to use, and it's all situational, right? So what you told me is, use a different club for different situations, which I do. Bread and butter is the 8 iron. The 8 iron almost works for everything when I'm trying to chip. So I mean, I that's my go-to club for most of my chips. When it's a pitch 30 yards out, I'll use a gap. If it's a 50-yard shot or less, I'll use a pitching wedge. So having that rewired in my brain really helps me focus on what club to use and to execute the shots better. So
Awesome, that's
yeah.
awesome. Are you noticing a significant drop in strokes, or even getting closer to the hole and having those fewer putts each round?
Absolutely. So, I mean, with that in mind and having chipping a little bit better, I could save, 2 or 3 strokes, and then my putts are getting better because I'm feeling more confident now that I'm getting on the green and I have a putt to make. So it's getting more confident.
Okay. And earlier you mentioned a ladder drill that we went through, and you said you used it in your pre-round routines. Now, walk me through that.
Okay, so after I hit the range, I always got to spend at least 20 to 30 minutes chipping, and I'll set up that ladder drill that you set for me. So I'll probably, gauge it maybe like 20 feet out, 20 to 30 feet out, create a ladder,
Okay.
and that's my zone. That's where I want to that's where I want to chip the ball into to let it run into the green. So
Okay.
that's the ladder drills, and then just depending on how my body's feeling that day and how much effort I'm putting into it, I can kind of gauge, my where my ladder should be for that day, and I'll implement that on the course.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's so awesome to
yeah.
hear. And so, with that ladder drill and everything, I know you said your confidence is at an 8. What would bring that confidence to a 10?
If I could just sink them.
Yeah, that would be easy, huh?
Yeah, but I know as long as I could, chip and get the ball onto the green and have a chance to putt, then it's gonna be at an 8, 9, or 10 level. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I mean, it would be past the 10 if I could just dunk them all the time. But we'll get there. I hope using your drills and keep practicing. I know I'll get there. So
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Alden.
yeah. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the lessons, the tips, the drills. It's been working, and go see Stems, man. He knows his stuff.
All right. You heard him first. Living on the wedge.
Thank you.
Perfect.